Hello, welcome back to more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. In the previous episode, we had just finished the dungeon, and I made my way back up the mountain, and we ran into a whole bunch of Goron games where we partook in part of a trade sequence, which ended up getting us the old Mermaid key, which implies a new Mermaid key. But we weren't able to completely finish it. We have some lava juice, but I couldn't quite remember where the person who wanted that was. So I'm gonna have to find him eventually. But, I suppose while we have the old one, we could see if we can't get inside this dungeon real quick. Level 6, Mermaid's Cave. Alright. Now I assume, based on the fact that it sounds like there's two different time periods, this might be the dungeon I was thinking of that starts going back and forth between the two. It's definitely where the difficulty in the dungeons is going to start ramping up a bit. That much, yeah, they start throwing the whiz robes at you now. I was about to say, I'm wanting to say that this is probably where it picks back up. It's been a hot minute since I played through the game. But I remember the water dungeons, because now that I'm thinking about it, they throw us back-to-back water dungeons, because I'm willing to bet the next dungeon actually is Jabu. I was thinking that it was this one, but I might have just gotten mixed up. So I'm willing to bet that the next dungeon is actually Jabu, so they give you two water dungeons back-to-back. Hey, I already got the dungeon map. Only one floor? Interesting. That or it's one floor, right now, and it'll pop up with more floors as I populate them. But I'm wanting to say that it shows both floors once you pick up the map. Can't do anything there. I've actually really been in the mood to play the Arkham games again, and I know I did Asylum for the channel, but I haven't done City, and I actually have the Game of the Year version, which would let me do all the Catwoman stuff as well, which would be interesting. Another thing with City is I never actually managed to do all the Riddler stuff, and I actually really enjoy doing the Riddler stuff. So I wouldn't mind actually going back to be able to try and do that. That would be kind of cool. So I might start that game soon. Logan brought up the DC Universe stuff. He was listening to the book, to a synopsis of the Deceased storyline. And that kind of fueled the urge to look into some DC stuff. Unfortunately, there's just not really a good way to get in to DC. Like, they have their jump-in points, but I'm the kind of person who really, like, wants to wrap my mind around, like, a series and where it evolved from and what have you. Like I'm doing with Warhammer and the Horus Heresy right now. So, since seduced savage beasts. Excuse me. Does that mean use scent seeds? And... fair enough. I'm sure that is a mechanic that will become important. Alright, so we'll need you again. But yeah, so I've been reading some of the DC comics here recently. There's a website called, like, DC Master Reading Order, and I've been reading through. I started at part 2. Basically, I listened to a synopsis of Crisis on Infinite Earths, and called it good. Because as much as I would like to go back to some of the Golden Age, it's all just so random and cheesy. So I haven't quite got the desire to deal with that quite yet. I probably will go back and read some of the ones that people recommend at some point. The, like, must-read Golden Age ones. Or at least read the first issue of all the major characters that I would care to know about in the Golden Age at some point, but now's not gonna be that time. I wanted, like, a solid, like, storyline. And it started off with the Year One Batman, which, interestingly, very interesting, story, and, I could see where Batman Begins got the inspiration for it, for their movie. Because it was almost like a retelling, but not quite. I actually didn't think Batman Begins was that terrible. I mean, it wasn't the greatest Batman movie of all time. I would definitely say it was more on the boring side. But it was still better than your average flick movie, at the very least. Yeah, I might go ahead and play Arkham City sometime soon. Well, so far this dungeon has been pretty straightforward. I don't even know what that puzzle wants me to do. And I'll need the rock feather. I assume. What does that get me? Hello? Oh, I gotta do all of them. Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, what does that get me? Question mark? Although I think I'll have to end with the blue one, because if I don't, then I can't move the block back. Okay. Okay. So I know I can at least do the red one. So now I need to figure out how to get the yellow one. That won't work. There we go. And then the blue one. Which that won't work. I'm gonna have to do some of this noise. There we go. Another small key for a door I don't know about? Looks like there is a section to the right, which was like in the very first room. So I could try and go there real quick. Oh, but I meant to go back to the past, or to the main menu. So there's a room immediately to the right here that I haven't gone in yet. Fair enough. And it wasn't locked or anything, I just decided no. I didn't need this room. Okay. Rude, sir. I got places to be. Okay. Ow. The only thing I can assume is I must have missed something right here. Is there like a hidden passage? No. Then this must be where... Yeah, it looks like I have to come in from the bottom of that room. So this must be where I have to come to the present and also open up the dungeon. Granted, I mean, dungeons open in the past. I can't imagine it's locked in the future. So maybe it's just good to go. Oh, Mabel's back. We'll deal with her real quick. Not a great room for it, considering all the trees, but what can you do? She did drop a ring in the very top right corner of the map, so I'm not going to be able to get that one. I can get everything else, though. Apparently it wasn't a great ring at that point. If she picked up a ring and still was giving me the attitude line. Why, you little... Oh. So it is locked. Okay. Oh, because I unlocked it in the present, not the past. Right, okay. No, I'm being stupid. So I'm going to have to use something else. No. Hot to a friend of the graceful Goron. Right, because someone wanted the lava juice. Right. I remember that. But the person who I thought it was didn't want it. Or at least they wouldn't take it from me. So maybe I screwed something up? I'm really hoping the game didn't glitch again like it did with me in Moosh. Sir, I have your lava juice. Don't tell anyone, but I'm friends with the famous Graceful Goron, really. Hey, that key looks like the Mermaid key the Graceful Goron has. You want the Graceful Goron's key too? Aren't you greedy? Look, I don't know if it'll work, but if you give me your lava juice, I'll introduce you. Okay. So can I have the lava juice? Yes. Take this letter of introduction to the Graceful Goron. You show that the Graceful Goron, he'll understand. Gotcha. So that's where I'd screwed up. I also needed the key, which I guess I got after talking to him. So that's fair. That is fair. Okay. Oh, but I actually do need to give him the letter of recommendation. Oh, that's an introduction from a brother? What's this? Give me your mermaid key. How did you know I have it? Well, I can't turn down a brother's request, but I can't just give you this. Dance me for it. If you can match my moves, the mermaid key is yours. So, it's 20 rupees to try. Okay, shall I explain the dance? No, I think I get it. We don't care how you dance, as long as you have rhythm. Am I a good dancer? Here we go again. 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Round 2. It's round 3. Five. What soul? Since a brother has recommended you, I will do as I promised. You got the mermaid key. Come back if you need another lesson. Alright, now we have both the mermaid keys and can do as we need in the dungeon. Still not touching that. I know he's gonna absolutely thummel me for burning that bush. Level 6 Mermaid's Cave. The Mermaid Cave in the past, which isn't decrepit looking, but still full of monsters. You know, it's only been locked up for who knows how long. I don't even know what these things have been in here eating. Is this another one up? No. Nope, okay. Oh, and I already have the rock feather and everything equipped. Look at that. Brilliant. There we go. Found the compass. Oh, so that's the deal. Since I have to do the dungeon both in the past and in the present, then I have to go back and forth, so technically I have 2 different dungeons to go through. But it's all only 1 floor, at the very least. Don't have a... Right, they probably have separate keys, so that you can't get that screwed up between them. But, I don't have another spare key to use. So I'm gonna have to go find another. That is a candle, and if I remember correctly, you actually deal with those by catching them on fire. Yup. And it would help if I had my actual, There we go. And now they'll kill each other. That should open the door. Was there anything else in here that dropped? No. Okay. Well, at the very least, the door's open. And there is an item in here. Okay. Give me the key. Oh, that's rude. Smoky. Yep, there we go. Back to the beginning of the dungeon. Come on, give me a heart. A heart or a fairy would be great right about now. What are you doing? Ow. With this, can I push these? No, but I have the cane. So what I can do is grab you, slam you down, and then go step on the other one. So assuming that I don't have to have both of them, I do. But that's fine, because I also have this that I can do. That does not work, okay? Well, what I can do, right, instead of that, is just to cover one so that I can push it normally. There we go. There we go. Right. Nope, I don't have a sword right now. Get these hands away from me. I don't want to die right here. Come on. Get the wall masters away from me. Come on. One heart out. Oh, man. there anything to actually uncover in this? I don't want to waste all these bombs. Yeah, there has to be. Come on, where are you? Not there. It's gotta be one of these. Absolute atrocious waste of bombs. Oh, come on. What the... What's the point of this room, then? That is so dumb. That was so dumb. I don't have a key for that door. Which may make this journey a little, Ooh, yes, thank you. I am not gonna look a fairy gift. It looks like the only way we can go is through that door. I don't have a key, but... And I cannot swim. Okay. Doesn't look like there's any other entrances in here. But there is a room to the right at the very entrance of the dungeon, so we'll go there. Yep, I didn't see this originally. Fair enough. My bad. More Wizrobes. Honestly, of all the, like, original enemy types in the 2D Zeldas, I think I hate the Wizrobes the most. They're the most annoying. You? Should be one left. Alright. That was for a gaseous seed. But we can keep going to the right. You know, now that I'm looking at it, that implies that there's also a dungeon map for this version of the dungeon as well. So I haven't even found the both maps and or both compasses yet. Okay. Deals with that one. And then you can go run. And then you could go run. And that'll open that door. Goodbye. I'm going to assume I can't swim through that. Okay, I gotta find the right order. There we go. Oh, wow. It's pulling a whole wall back. By all means, hello. What do you have to say? Beware deep water. No kidding. Oh, so that water I can't touch, but this water I can. Well, what was the point of being able to come over here? Excuse me? Nothing from that. Is there an upper path? No. No, but there is a right path. Or left path. I'm getting left and right mixed up. What the heck? Dungeon map. Oh, this one does have a basement. Well, how do I get to it? Because I need a small key in the top left, so I can't go any further that way. Nope, there's gotta be more. There's gotta be something over in that wall section that I missed, because why would there be a wall section if not? I didn't get anything other than a hint from this. It says, beware the deep water. Can't remember anything else to do in the previous section. It doesn't... Yeah, there's not even a room over that way. How do I get down there? Can't imagine this is a thing where I need to go back to the past. Or present, or wherever the heck I am. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Unless, because I opened that wall, now that wall is open in the present, so now I need to go to the present to continue on that section? Maybe that was the section where I was, like, swimming around. What I want to do is go to this menu. There we go. Okay. And choose the present. That was like the perfect spot to spawn. Speaking of talking about DC, I just got a message from Logan saying that they weren't going to ignore the Green Lantern in the new DCU run, which I guess they've kind of ignored the Green Lantern more or less since the Blackest Night. Why are you playing that? At least there's not a major involvement with the Green Lantern that I know about after Blackest Night. But I am not well versed in DC, as I have mentioned. Blackest Night was the only major comic event I ever read. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it, actually. It was dark, obviously. Which is another... That's something that I have an issue with, which is why I want to read more of the DC comics, is the fact that I just don't know a lot about some of the characters. Like, I think the only Green Lantern villain I can think of off the top of my head is Sinestro. And I know he had, like, some kind of other major... Because they had the whole, they even mentioned it in there. There was a whole thing where he had to fight, like, a big old yellow blob-looking thing. I can't remember what he was called. Pandemonium, or Pandorax, something like that. No, Pandorax is the name of the system in, Warhammer that I'm reading. I can't remember. Hey, I found this dungeon's compass now. I found a staircase. So this area did have a... Okay, it still says it doesn't. I was gonna say it definitely has a floor 2, but evidently not. I need to get around to watching the Green Lantern movie with Ryan Reynolds. I know everyone gives it a lot of shit, including him, but honestly, I'm the kind of person who says that until you've experienced it, you can't really dog on something, because I was also like a stock defender of Sonic 06 at the time, and we've quickly realized that there are worse Sonic games that could release than 6. And if the levels of 6 had worked, which there was a project recently that went through and actually fixed those Sonic levels, Sonic 06 levels, it's actually an extremely fun game. Now, I'm not going to say it has a great plot, and it still has the whole Sonic Elise bit, which was interesting, but it was still an extremely fun game. It's just that at the time, it definitely was not working properly on like the Xbox 360 and what have you. So it didn't end up being as fun as it possibly could have. But you fix some of those controls that they had, and those levels can actually be pretty iconic. Oh no! Snakes! But snakes? Alright, there's something I'm missing here. Owl? Mr. Owl, can you tell me what I'm missing? Test your luck. It's luck-based? Oh well. I guess we'll go ahead and finish off this room in the next episode, as it has been about 30 minutes, so thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode, where we will maybe finish this dungeon. But until then...